Everything in this world is black and white. I don't mean that metaphorically. I mean literally. You get black things and white things, and for high efficient things like vehicles, equipment, toolboxes, siding on your house, roof on your house, interior flooring in your house, everything is black and white. Here's some common sense high efficient stuff. Now, black is so cool, you know, if you want to be a badass and stuff and be cool in Mad Max or just be cool. Well, that's kind of the opposite. Black isn't very cool, is it, in the summertime? Why do you want your vehicle to heat up, right? The difference between this bumper and the hood of my van is incredible in the summertime. I want the light to reflect. All of my vehicles are white. I just picked up an Iceco cooler. 2 choices, black or stainless. Stainless is reflective. Why do I want a cooler to warm up if it's in the sun? A lot of these toolboxes, if they're not reflective aluminum color or stainless color, they're black, like this one. I just painted it white. I'm not sure why that anybody would like their tools and equipment to be much hotter than reflect the light, but that's just me. Boy, black overhead doors are cool, aren't they? Except for they heat your entire garage up. If this was protected by the summer sun, I guess you could do a black one. I want it to reflect the light. A lot of sea cans, for some reason, they paint red and dark green and things. I painted mine white so all of my valuable goods don't melt and overheat in the summer. I actually saw a guy make a walk-in cooler on wheels out of an enclosed trailer just like I did, and he picked a black one. What an idiot. You want your cooler to warm up? I guess red isn't really that bad, but it should be white. Why would I want my fuel to get really hot? I don't know. Here's a dinky little passive solar chicken coop, as you can see, with the color of the siding. Do I want the sun to heat up the structure of my wall on the outside and provide no additional benefit to having dark siding in the wintertime? Just damaging your structure? No thank you. And I actually don't particularly like white tin, so this is a galvalume or a light colored metal that is aesthetically pleasing and reflects the light. Don't build a black chicken coop. Gotta clad that still. I know if you've been watching me a while. Guess what color the siding is for that? Give you two guesses. It's white. And I might do some black on the inside, obviously. We'll talk about that shortly. I've seen some really good looking barndominiums with black metal and black siding. It's like building a hot box. I wonder what their air conditioning bill is. That's stupid. I don't want the structure of my buildings to heat up. It provides no benefit for heating your building. The sun goes through the windows on the south side, and you put dark things in your house. So everything on the outside of my house is light, and when the sun comes in the window when I want heating, my floor is, guess what color? Black. There's another dirty old sea can, painted white, obviously. I'm not an idiot, you know. When any sun comes into my shop through my south windows and it hits my concrete, guess what color it is? Well, it's so dirty, but it's supposed to be black. Here's the back wall of my greenhouse that the sun only hits in the wintertime when it's really cold outside. Guess what color I painted the door and the overhead door? I'll give you 2 guesses. Did you get it? Here's a tilapia tank here. The sun hits it when it's really cold out in the wintertime. So here's the back of the greenhouse concrete that the sun hits in the wintertime. And then look at that. In the summer solstice, when the sun, it's really hot outside, the sun only comes to here. White looked a little bit like a hospital, so I used a light tan. So I did use some designing in not just a literal brain, right? Inside of this door is black. Guess what color I painted the outside where I don't want any heat to heat up any of my structure on the outside? White. Another white vehicle? So weird. Want to make some hot water in the summertime? Get a black garden hose. If you don't want hot water in your garden hose, don't get a black garden hose. I'm building a water storage tank for washing dishes, not for drinking, and for having showers. This is going on the roof of my van. I'll give you a couple guesses. What color did I choose to put it? If I like hot showers. 8 times almost up. Black. Now, if I wanted to store water that was for drinking, and I wanted to do one of these, what would I use? White PVC. I built a walk-in cooler shed that can also be outside, and guess what color I chose for that? Do I want my walk-in cooler to be hotter on the inside or cooler? I'll give you a hint, it's in the name, cooler. Whoever invented the seats of a golf cart was a freaking genius. Whoever invented the dirty old bird shit ripped up seat of this quad was a freaking moron. Probably wouldn't even have got sun damaged if it was white, honestly. Here's a non-working cooler I got for next to nothing that I'm going to make into a solar dehydrator one day. What drove me to make this purchase? I didn't have to paint it because it's already black. Does anybody know why all tires are black? Is that just the color of the rubber that's used in the making of it? Maybe companies should start painting them white, like I painted these old rusty rims white. Why do you want your tires to get sun damaged and overheat? I don't know. Things in this world don't make sense to me, so I left. See my winter coat? Do you want to stay a little warmer in the winter? Here's a livestock carrier that I use in the summertime. I wonder if it's a good idea if I want all my goats and stuff to overheat as I transport them. Maybe I should have painted it black. Like people's high-end houses. Could you imagine how hot it would be if this guy had black fur? You're warm as it is. Summer would be terrible for you, hey? You want the snow to melt in a certain area? You know what would be good? Black asphalt. Now, all those climate change people in the city, the temperature's warming up. Meanwhile, they got their temperature probe in the city with no trees, not a lot of shading, and black asphalt and concrete everywhere. I wonder. You know, if you want to decrease the temperature of an urban area, you could paint the road white. But again, who am I? What would heat up in the sun more? Something black or white?
Black.
That's right. If you don't want something to heat up very much, what color would you paint it?
White.
That's right. You're smarter than most people, aren't you? Most grown-ups. Some of these things I find annoyingly basic, but I don't know. I just thought of it today as I painted a toolbox. And more people should probably think about it. Everybody's kind of about high efficiency, getting your bills down and things, and then they go build a barndominium with black siding and don't use any passive solar shading techniques, south-facing windows, things like that. It annoys me, but again, this is why I left society and just do my own thing. Anything where you want heat, passive gain on the inside of your building, you paint as dark as you can, like black. On the outside of your structure, it provides no additional benefit to have dark siding. You want your siding to reflect light. The black siding will actually harm your structure. Black roofing will harm your attic and structure. It'll get way hotter than it needs to be if you just put a light colored or a white siding and roof on. But it is what it is. I drive around. Imagine my thought process when I'm laughing, driving in developments in the city. Who cares? You're smart enough. You subscribe to our Copia. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time. Oh man, is that what I look like today? I'm sorry, guys. That's better. Sometimes I even forget to eat, let alone groom or look at myself. Okay, bye. Like and subscribe.
Dad, why are you so goofy all the time?
I don't know.
You're walking all the time. And you're always in the stop.
I know. It's a curse. My brain doesn't stop, buddy.